I was going to exclude my ugly face from this video, but I figured, hey, this is what 40 looks like. Actually, almost 42. So, why not? Look at this backdrop. I'm living in a prison, and there's a cat. So, really quickly, this morning I wanted to look at it, and I just wanted to make this video because I have this weird tendency to have overreaction to what I want to do. So, this is a lie. And I'm going to show you why. So it says, this is what they released here. And this is something I made a while back of all the moments and where they might be. So it says, okay, we'll have just over 1,000 Series 1 reserve packs loaded. So they're not loaded right now. So I'm going through and I'm going to look and I'm going to pull all the 1,000 moments minted to see. Right now it looks like it's, we'll look at it in a second. We'll look at it in a second. And I want to see where they are, and I want to kind of try to figure out what's going on because I'm about halfway in tickets. I don't have them. I didn't cash them in yet, but I'm about halfway there. So just to recap, there's going to be 10,000 packs, and it says we will start rolling out these packs in the next few months. Expect to complete the distribution by the end of, so in about 1 calendar year. Now, this came out in the spring. Into kind of to spread over 18 months. Well, they, again, we're not even at, we're going to be under 12 months, it looks like, probably, or within 12 months. So there'll be one Series 1, and then there'll be 3 additional Series 2. Okay. All right, so I want to look at it real quick. So base set Series 1, we're looking at, right? So we have an opportunity that you could land a LeBron James. And then I think the cheapest I saw was a Gallinari, which is like $100. So instead of doing the want Gallinari, let's look at the LeBron James, because dreams are made on Top Shot and they're dashed. So it says that there's 163 in packs. I just looked at it real quick. The packs would include the S1 third drop of the a rare drop with the strip and early adapter and New York versus Cali. So those I don't think are going to be broken up. You can look, I had before I uploaded a video showing where these were. They do this on purpose. This is so frustrating that you can only do by 10s, 20s. Now, there's nothing in the top 800 or 900 that's going to be in these packs that are coming. This is the LeBron. Everything is going to be at the end. This is so frustrating. I could go in. No, because it excludes them in crypto slam. So look, so one of the packs is in this. This is the, I looked it up because I wanted to see what the picture looked like. So that was an S1 third drop of rares or something. I can't remember. There's a bunch in there. Let me pause. Still scrolling with the strip. So we got through the rares. We're only at 500 right now. It takes forever. What did they do this on purpose just to screw with everybody? It stinks. So there's nothing to lead me to believe that they're breaking the packs up. I looked through before, and it said that they probably would leave the packs intact and sell the packs later on the marketplace in the future, which has shown that they have been giving out these packs throughout the last couple of months during the celebration and birthday and stuff. The only ones I think they're breaking up are the Eastern and Western Conference Finals, the moments that were in there. And they're breaking those up because they're going to burn the... so you see there's a ton in with the strip. So you'll be able to buy those later. I'm going to pause again because I like to keep this under 10 minutes. Here's the early adapters. Adopters. Why do I say adapters? New York versus Cali, or Cali versus New York. So you can see the order of things where they put the better mints and the rares, and then we have the with the strip, and then we have the early adopters, and then we have Cali versus New York is in the 800s, and then this right into the 900s, and then we scroll all the way down to the bottom. Still Cali versus New York. So that's actually, if they come out with those packs, those would be worth maybe buying. And then we keep going and going and going. I did this on my phone earlier, and it's obnoxious. Minted. There we go. 938. So 938 all the way until 1,000 would be my guess are going to be in this reserve pack. That's my guess. So what? That's 62 of them in there. So 62 of them would be in that. Now, they didn't say that they're going to do equal distribution. I would imagine they said that they're going to keep, but yeah, so 62. So 62 out of 10,000, whatever the math is on that, 0.66%. No. So, yeah, that's where those are. And if we look back into here, 63. So there's one that's not available somewhere. So that's not bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. Yeah, there you go. So that's the LeBron there. If we look really quickly at the Steph Curry, we're probably going to see similar. So there's 563 unavailable. That maybe would be the one that you'd have to really break down and look at and see where that's at, which I could do at some point when I have free time. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10, 11, 12, good old Harry Gillis, 12, 13, 14, 14. Counting up all 15, 1,000, 16. I mean, the variance here is quite a bit. 17. I mean, you can get a LeBron. 18. And I'll probably write all this down for my own well-being later. Jeff Teague, 18. 19 for Iggy, 19. 20. God, imagine pulling a Langston Galloway. How upsetting that would be. I think there's just a couple more. So, yeah. What else? I think we get down to, I think there's just one more with nope, Gary Harris. So there's not too many. I have to go through the exact numbers. It looks like 21, 22. I lost count. 21, 22 of the 1,000s. Yeah, 21, 22. And everything from a, $5,000 very coveted moment. A couple of them, actually. I mean, you could really land like a Steph Curry or a Ja or something like that. All the way down to you could pull a Langston Galloway. And then I'm not even going to worry about the 3 other ones because that's so out there. I mean, it just depends. I mean, I don't know if they're going to do this fairly or not. I mean, there's, 563 available for all of these. A lot of them. So, I mean, it could really be worth it. I don't want to sit through recording this and scrolling through this ridiculously archaic way of scrolling through. Whale Vault, way to go. Oh, there's Roham, huh? He sounds familiar. You can see all your typical OGs on here, right? That all paid like $2 a piece for this. That I don't think it's going to be that worrisome. So it just depends how many are going to come out. The news came out today of how many people had the amount of tickets, and it was very, very, very small. I'm going to probably go for it because why not? I mean, the only way you can get ahead is by pulling something really crazy in Top Shot, and I've missed out on a couple really big things, and making $50 here or $100 there is nice, but every once in a while you got to just shoot for the stars, right? You got to shoot for the stars, and I figure if I have the tickets and I don't get a pack, there'll be rebound packs, which they haven't specified really what they are. So I remember saying something like they're going to be like $50 tickets or 45 tickets. Maybe those are S2s, and then maybe I double my money on those and I jump back in and buy some more S3s. Or I just keep the tickets and they go, hey, you can buy a vial of LeBron James sweat with 200 tickets. And then I'll just buy that and drink it and have superpowers. But it would be very useless in a body of my ilk. So you can just scroll through and see where these 500 are. The top are already gone, of course. When I read through the Discord, those guys were really big on serial numbers and pulling and sharing and trading and making sure everybody had complete sets for all of these series, all these sets, not series. And then the ones that went unsold, hindsight, right? They were buying these for absolutely nothing. But, I'm sure some of these people aren't too worried about that. You don't want to be greedy. But, yeah, this is such a terrible way. So I don't mind having the tickets. I mean, I'll hold them. Who knows what they're going to do in the future? I look at it as like a savings bank. I mean, there's nothing else extremely popping right now. I like the odds of this and the payout of this more than really, other than maybe that legendary drop they did a while back. I mean, there's a better chance of pulling a top 5 guy or even a top 10 guy than in those drops, right? You only have 2 or 3 out of every drop that's like a big time thing, and you're spending pretty decent money to get them, at least in the old days. You're spending $1,000 on a pack drop to try to get something amazing. So 600. So in the 400s here. So it must just be 400 down, and these are still minted. So I'm going to keep an eye on them and see if they're going to put those in packs anytime soon. So those are, I mean, I don't know. Again, they don't say it, so you don't know. But are they going to equally distribute them? Are they just going to put all of them in there? I don't know. Because that's pretty good odds. Right? I mean, that's huge. If there's, what'd they say? I don't say anything. I just regurgitate what I read. 563 of them. So if there's 10,000 packs, I'm not a math guy. I just know how to use a calculator. I know simple math, like 1 plus 1. That's pretty good, man. 5% odds of pulling a Steph Curry. Or a Langston Galloway. Or maybe get a Langston Galloway, right? That sucks. And I've felt that horrible gut-wrenching feeling of pulling a Langston Galloway. And what a terrible feeling at like 3 or 4 in the morning in Korea time to pull Langston Galloway when I'm sitting here going, you could get a Steph Curry. And you pull a stupid Langston Galloway. There's 700 of them, so there's even a better odds. There's even better odds. Yeah. And, you know, me and a couple of guys had talked. It would be, I know it's all random, but since they're curating these packs, it would be kind of good that, like, if you got a LeBron, that the other three were garbage, or if you got a Langston Galloway, that the other three were like decent, right? You know, a lot of you have said like, "Oh, I pulled 5 Mason Plumlees," like, but there's only 3 in one pack. That's frustrating. That when, you know, with the run it backs, that you got one and then you got the other ones, the archives or whatever, or even the archive. So like if they're gonna curate this, and they're probably just doing it randomly, because if not, it would take quite a few man hours to put these packs together. But that would really increase sentiment, right? No, that would increase the community's feeling. And you would be like, well, I pulled Langston Galloway, but I also pulled, you know, a rookie, a RJ Barrett rookie, you know, and it equals its out. And I hope that they do that, because if you spend $600 to $1,000 on tickets and you pull Langston Galloway, and then you pull, you know, 3 Andrew Wiggins, and you walk away negative $200 or $300, again, it's on you. You're the one that chose. But it's also on them a little bit, in the sense where they are going to pre-package these. It shouldn't be extremely random. You know, I mean, you could pull a LeBron, and then just, if it's random, you could end up pulling 3 amazing, 3 RJ Barretts, and walk away, you know, plus $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, while some poor schmuck pulls a Langston Galloway. So right now it looks like pretty good odds. I think the last time they said, let me check. A lot of you aren't on the Discord, but it was pretty good. Pretty good. I hate making 20-minute long videos. It's such narcissism. Such narcissism. Yeah, right now there is only 275, 133, 500. There's not even 600 people with 300 or more. Oh, I'm reading the really, really wrong one. Sorry. There's not even 50 people. There's not even 40 people that have more than 300 tickets. So, and with 50 tickets or more, there's only 200. So total 330, 370, 390, 400. So there's only about 400 people right now that are really in the ticket game, 50 or more. So that's, I don't know how many packs. They said, it hinted like 500, which seems like if there's 10,000, they're going to have to do a lot of S1 drops. So I'm hoping there's about 1,000 packs. That still seems low. If they're going to do 10,000 in the next year, are they going to have 10 S1 pack drops? They could, to keep that S3 base up, right? They're smart. They're not stupid. They're not accurate, efficient, effective. I don't care about LinkedIn. What a scam. So that's it. My ugly face is going to go away. So that's what I'm looking at. I'll probably pull some more just to look and see. It's looking decent. I'm willing to take the risk. Why not? Who cares? It's just money, right? I've made a bit, and I've lost a bit in my life. I'm 42 years old. I live in hell. My house is a mess. I got 2 kids that scream all the time. I got a wife who hates me. What does it matter? Right? Who cares if I lose $200? What does it matter? We're all gonna die. Peace out.